So the first golden rule to wearing Chelsea boots is to understand that this boot doesn't work with the boot cut. So with boot cut jeans, we see a wide leg opening. That's meant to work with heavy work boots or with Western boots. Chelsea boots are neither. In fact, if we were to use a car analogy, those work boots are a truck. This is an SUV built on a car chassis. In a nutshell, it makes them versatile, but they're really at home in the city. In today's video, gents, I'm sharing with you the 10 golden rules on how to wear Chelsea boots with style. The next golden rule, know your history. So these boots emerged in 1837 as women's riding boots. Queen Victoria, to be exact. She wanted a pair of boots that were light, versatile, she could slip on, slip off, and got the job done when she's in the saddle, allowing her to maintain control. And guess what? Men started realizing, hey, I could go with something here. Most of the boots at the time were heavy, were bulky, and were made for more military use. She wanted something that was simple, something that would work for, whether she's riding in a horse or simply when she's walking around after she gets off. The next golden rule for styling Chelsea boots is to understand it was artists and musicians that made them popular in the 1950s. You see, after they were invented for over 100 years, they laid in relative obscurity. Cobblers understood what these boots were, but there really wasn't much demand. But then it was the Chelsea set, and these were musicians, these were artists. The Beatles made these popular in the 1950s by pairing these with their suits. And that takes me to the next golden rule. Do not be afraid to pair your casual suits with Chelsea boots. Most of the time you can't, those heavier work boots, laced boots, very difficult to mix with any type of suit. But Chelsea boots here, these are the exception. Again, because these are built on a dress suit shoe chassis. I said that right? Point being is that these have a more delicate, elegant build. And because of that, you can wear them with a suit. The next golden rule with Chelsea boots, choose your sole wisely. So leather soles are great because they're a sign of quality, but leather soles can be incredibly slippery, especially on ice or any type of snow or sleet or even rain. So be careful. If you're going to be wearing these in inclement weather, leather may not be your best option. Now, does that mean you're compromising quality when you get a full-on rubber sole? Not always. Look around, talk to the manufacturer, look at the details they put in there. This here is a Blake Stitch using a rubber sole, which is perfectly fine. But if you really want to go with something a bit more durable, something that's going to be more water resistant, you may want to look at a Goodyear Welt. Now this sole right here is a hybrid. We've got a rubber heel, we've got rubber points right here on the front, the top part of the sole, and you look in here, we've still got the leather. This also uses a Goodyear Welt. Does that make them perfect? No, because when it comes down to the overall elegant build of these, they're not as elegant as the other shoes, so you'd have to be careful about how dressy you can actually, of a suit you can wear this with. Would I wear this with an interview suit in which I'm going to be wearing a red necktie, maybe a power suit? Probably not. The shoes are just a little bit too cumbersome. This style, on the other hand, has an overall sleeker build, sleeker toe box, and therefore comes off as more elegant. Now, gents, if you're enjoying today's video, do me a favor, take your shoe and smash that like button. By letting the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoyed today's video, it's going to show you more videos, it's going to help the channel, and I appreciate it. The next golden rule to wearing Chelsea boots, keep it simple when you're buying your first pair. I recommend going with a solid black or a dark brown. Look at the rest of the dress shoes in your wardrobe and replicate that. What you want is a shoe that you're going to wear again and again and get your money's worth out of. That being said, my next golden rule is don't be afraid to double down if you love the fit and look of your Chelsea boots. Let's say you got that black regular pair and you're like, I wear these all the time. Well, why not have fun? Right here, we've got the double monk strap, a lot more stylish, something that people are going to notice a bit more. Maybe not as interchangeable as that last pair, but here's the thing. If you love the style, you're a traveler, you like something that slips on, slips off, and they work with your wardrobe, nothing wrong with getting another pair that maybe grabs a little bit more attention. If that last pair was a little bit too much for you, don't be afraid of suede. This looks great with a blue suit or jeans. The next golden rule is don't underestimate how a simple, elegant, but great looking pair of Chelsea boots can elevate your entire outfit. Seriously, take a simple pair of well-fitted jeans, a nice V-neck t-shirt, and these boots right here, boom, the outfit's gonna pop and you're gonna get compliments on these boots. Now, gents, today's video is brought to you by Vitaman. In case you haven't heard of them, they're making the best damn grooming products on the planet. And as an owner, I'm not biased at all. Seriously though, gents, go over to our website and look at what goes into these products. Everything is made in Australia following really strict procedures and guidelines coming out of the EU. We use natural and organic ingredients to make amazing grooming products that you can see the difference. Our deodorant keeps you smelling great all day and doesn't use any aluminum. Look at your deodorant, look at the ingredients. You're going to find aluminum listed. Our volumizing shampoo, perfect if you're over the age of 30 starting to deal with thinning hair. This right here is going to make your hair look fuller and thicker. Most face scrubs out there are using these microplastic beads, not good for the environment. Our face scrub uses natural bamboo as an exfoliator. Now, gents, I can talk about these products all day long, but how about I put my money where my mouth is? Gents, down in the description of today's video, I've got a special link so that you can grab a sample kit for free. There's a limited quantity and this deal is not going to be around forever, so use it or lose it. Again, click on that link down in the description to get your free sample set. The next golden rule, don't go cheap. Save up your pennies, cry once about the price, and get exactly what you want. You're going to love it, you're going to wear it more often, and you're going to take good care of it. Which takes me to the next golden rule, and that is take care of your investment. If you buy suede, buy a stain protector, get a suede brush. If you've got regular shoes that simply need a polish, well, polish them. Why is polishing important? Because it creates a waxy layer that protects your shoes from moisture, from dirt, from scratching. I alluded to this earlier, but I think it's worth giving it its own golden rule, and that is understand what chassis, basically, is it on a dress shoe design or is it on a work boot design type of Chelsea boot do you have? Because if it's on a work boot design, this is always going to go better with jeans. It's always going to go with heavier clothing. This one right here, because it has a dress shoe build, overall it's more elegant, it just feels more delicate, it can go with finer clothing, dressier clothing. This one here, I think you can dress up more, this one not so much. Now gents, I know you got an opinion and I want to hear from you down in the comments. What do you think of Chelsea boots? Yes? No? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know down below. All right gents, so what video to watch next? How about the 10 golden rules to buying a suit? In this detailed video, I explain exactly what you want to pay attention to when you're out there buying a suit. Doesn't matter if this is your first suit, your 20th suit. You're going to learn something new in this video right here.